Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, or perhaps welcome back. I don't know why I'm starting this like this. I never start ATS videos like this, but hi, how you doing? We are driving in the rain, as it would seem. We have a boom lift thingy. I'm not certified to drive these, but I can drive a scissor lift, which is pretty cool, and a stand-up reach truck. Once upon a time, at least. Probably not. I mean, I could, but like legally probably couldn't. Also in a completely different country, so that's the thing. But anyways, welcome on in. How is everybody doing on this lovely day? We are going from rainy Washington to potentially less raining Oregon. I don't know. We are going from Olympia to Medford, which is where we actually have our P.O. box. Because we didn't want to put it where we live. And so we found a place that made sense with trips that we might take. And it is in fact there. It's a pain to get to when we need to for like if people send stuff. But we try to go at least once a month. But I've never been there in ATS. So, well, at least on this file. I think I drove through it on my other file. But yeah, I'm excited to go and see things and stuff. I don't know. But as you guys know, I am trying to unlock, or you might not know, I'm trying to unlock as many... I'm trying to unlock as many cities as I can. And one of them is Medford. And I think there's another one just before that we'll hit too. Maybe like Bend. Honestly, I've lived in Oregon for almost a year now. I still don't know where anything is. I don't know where anything is where we live. Never mind elsewhere. Where Medford is. Only because there's mail there. I enjoy mail. Maybe Fam Jam. Anyway. Oh, Portland. No, wait. Portland. Guys, I was like, oh, Portland's in Washington. Vancouver's in Washington. Portland's on the other side of the river in Oregon. See, things I know. Oh no. You know what? That's probably for the best that stopped us. Because I have been historically driving okay the first thing that I film in a night. And then the next things go terribly wrong. And this is the second video I am filming tonight, in fact. Had a good time in the last one. We did a bit of a shorter trip. This one's a little bit longer. I think this was like 7 hours or something. The last one was like 6 something. But we did uncover a new place, and that's the most important thing. I know we're not near Seattle. We're already south of Seattle, being in Olympia. I know Washington a lot better than Oregon. And I think it's just because proximity to BC, which I did talk about in the last one, but there's some BC DLC coming at some point. Probably, I would say mid next year is my guess, hopefully sooner. And I am jazzed about it. I'm so excited to drive places that I know. Because clearly nothing has sunk in. But when we were moving down here, we drove through Seattle, and it was unfortunately, I think, kind of just a little, well, I think it was like rush hour, and there were a couple accidents, and the woman in front of us was trying to make herself another accident. We would stop, and then she would legitimately just be on her phone, and every time traffic started again, Azurite had to honk to be like, hey, could you be driving there? Anyway, fun memories, fun times. But I want to talk about books. I've been reading Akatar. Listening to it, technically, audiobooking it. Is that? Yeah, I was like, we're screwed if it is, and it was. Anyway, I read through, or listened to Akatar, and then I went to the next one, and then I went to the third one. First one's all right. Second one, I think I thought was better. I gotta pull up what they are. Don't distract it, drive. Don't do me. Do good. So I think it was, shoot, I think they're in the wrong order. because I kept accidentally downloading ones that I didn't need to. So we're gonna search. Bro, I'm literally in this lane. Okay. So, A Court of Thorns and Roses. It was all right. I enjoyed it well enough. A Court of Mist and Fury, I did like better. A Court of Wings and Ruin, right. A Court of Frost and Starlight, which I found out today. I'm not rerouting, dudes. Which I found out today was a novella, and it makes so much more sense. Was not great. Nothing happened in this book, like nothing. Like, it was character development, I understand, but like it was not great. And now I'm on A Court of Silver Flames, and I think there's like 21 hours or something. Oh my goodness, imagine if the drawbridge was up and that's why the reroute. It's much of the same, except it's like worse. So like, is this the bridge into... Oh, it is! I remember this bridge! I have vlog footage on this bridge. Anyway, it was like... there's a house that's like essentially sentient, like it can think, that apparently reads smut. And so was giving one of the characters book smut recommendations to read, basically, and then the character was like, oh wait, have you read this one? And then like puts a book and be like, I think you would like it. And so you were just gonna scooch past here. And so that was a thing, and I'm like, well, that's weird. And then there's been like so much sexy times. I'm hoping it will get better. I'm only at like chapter 20, and there's like 80 chapters. So like, it's got to get better. And it's setting it up to be better, but also a thing. The first 2 books were narrated by one person. The second 2 books were narrated by someone else, which I kind of understand because like, oh my God, you see up there, that ramp to Astoria. I can read. I went up that ramp and I was going, God, this is terrifying up here. And then Azurite flipped me. I was so mad. Anyway, the narrator for this one, so it's from a different character's perspective predominantly, and so I understand why they changed the narrator. I do not like this narrator. And personally, like with audiobooks, I don't know if you listen to audiobooks, but the narrator makes such a difference. So the very first book that I tried, an audiobook that I listened to, was Ember in Ashes? It's close to that name. If it's not that name, I could look it up. And I did not, and it was my first time listening to an audiobook, so I'm like, oh shoot. So I'm like, oh shoot. So I was like, do I not like audiobooks? Do I not like this audiobook? And Ember in the Ashes. See, I was close. Do I not like this story? Do I not like this narrator? Or do I not like audiobooks at all, right? Because there was the character, like, her parents had passed away. Is Salem the capital of Oregon? I'm just gonna ask a bunch of dumb questions. I'm 99% sure I know things and stuff. Anyway, so the narrator's mom passed away when she was young, and so it was just her and her brother, if I recall, or not the narrator, but the main character. And I told Azurite that I'm gonna run to be governor of Oregon, so I guess I need to like get real familiar with Salem. Anyway. Oh, I remember going this way too. When we were driving, I remember this overpass. That's so crazy. And she had left from her mother an amulet. And so whenever she was like going through some hard times or like having a rough time or whatever, missing her mom, she would touch her amulet, which is fine, except the narrator had an accent. And so she'd be like, and I touched my mother's omelet. And like, do you know how like breaking that is out of like a very touching scene? I simply could not. And I was like, maybe I don't like audiobooks. So then, cause I'd like done a thing where I got like 2 credits for the price of 1 or for a free trial or whatever. And so I'm like, let me try nonfiction books, see if that's it. And I got Ghost in the Wires, I think, which is about hacking with like a lot of like social hacking emphasis, etc. And so that one was better, but there was like a bunch of equations in it, and anytime an equation went, it would be like, it would read out the whole equation. And like, if you're reading a book, you can just glance at it, but no, it read out the whole thing. So that was fun. And then I turned away from audiobooks for quite a while because I'm like, I don't think I like audiobooks. And a couple months later, I'm like, let me try it again. I'm going to pick a book that I have read before, that I know I enjoyed, and so I know that it won't be the story. It'll either be audiobooks in general or the narrator. And so I think I got like Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. I can't remember, because I'm like, I need one that I know and I know I like. And so I did that. I was like, oh, maybe I do like audiobooks. And so that's always my recommendation. If people are like, oh, I don't know about audiobooks, I'm like, find a book that you already know you like. That makes a huge difference. And so that is, in fact, what I did, and I got into it, and now I've got like, I'm pretty sure I have like over 100 books on my Audible. And most of them are good. There's one book that I've kind of vaguely abandoned. It's Spark of the Everflame. It's the third book in that series, because Spark of the Everflame, the first one. It's the Cursed Kindred Saga, I believe. Wait. It was a Spark of the Everflame. I can't remember if that's the name of the third one or if that's the name of the first one, but it's the third book in that series. And it just got so boring for me. And it's nothing to do with the narration or anything. It's just like the book just tanked on me. So hopefully we'll get back to it at some point. But I just love audiobooks, especially now because I'm crafting more. So like, I used to sleep until 2 p.m. every day, get up, we'd go get the littles, and then I'd be like, oh my God, my whole day's gone. So now I'm kind of trying to intentionally get up at 11. Today I was up at 9 because if you've been privy to our bathroom saga, the sink, the drain pipe was leaking. It's like this weird one that I've never seen before. It's like a split pipe. It's not even connected. There's just like a gasket. And it's just like holds on with a hope and a prayer. And so, it just like holds on with a hope and a prayer. And so, wow, those cars are just stopped over there. And so it leaked, and it's leaked pretty consistently. When they put the vanity in, the guy that they were putting the vanity, that was putting the vanity in, said, I'm going to tell them that they should change this. And so they were on vacation, and then it really started to leak, so we like let them know. So today a plumber came to change it, and so I had to be up at 9. And I was like, they're saying they're going to be here between 9 and 11. And the last time we had a time for contractors to come, it was like, yeah, we're going to be here between this time and that time. And they came like an hour and a half or 2.5 hours after that time. But this guy said between 9 and 11, and the man showed up at 9:05. So I appreciate that. He had it fixed within an hour, switched out. So it's so nice because now we don't have to worry about leaking. And then I was crafting, and then I made myself some food. And then I've got these scrunchies that I've cut the fabric for like years ago. And I'm finally slowly sewing them together. I've almost finished. I think I have one more pattern I need to sew together. And then that will be that. So we're getting stuff done, and it's fantastic. Wow, we've been zooming through here, that's for sure. But yeah, so we've been so anyway, so I've been crafting, and so I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks, which has been nice. we've been going to the gym, and I've been listening to audiobooks at the gym because now I have my headphones died, so I got these Anchor, what are they called? Soundcore ones. They're super cute. They've got noise canceling. They're like my first headphones. That I've had. That I've had like true noise canceling, and oh my God, it's so nice. Like when I'm sewing too, I barely hear the machine now, which is so nice. The other day, I turned on the air fryer, and I walked away. And then I was like, wait, I can't hear it. Did it go on? And I had to go back because I couldn't hear it because of noise canceling, which is fantastic. And helicopter. And yeah, I've just really been enjoying it and listening to audiobooks while I'm at the gym, like I said. I went to the gym today by my lonesome because Azurite has karate. And so he doesn't want to go to the gym like 4 days a week, but like I do want to go to the gym like 4 days a week. We didn't go on Saturday because he was so exhausted because we had the littles again. And so I got his mom to bring me to my volunteering, and I just got her to pick me up and bring me home instead of going to the gym so that he could get some rest. But we went Sunday, and then I went today. My butt, guys, my butt. But yeah, listening to audiobooks while I'm there has been like so much fun. And I'm glad that we got me my own gym pass, because initially we go to Planet Fitness and Azurite has like the black card membership or whatever the heck it's called, which means you can bring a guest every single time you go. And so I was just a guest on his account, so I could go in whenever I wanted to. But now like I can just be like, hey, can you bring me? So like today, Baby B had extracurrics, and same as last week, Baby B had extracurrics on Tuesday. And so I just got dropped off before, this is where we're going, yeah. I just got dropped off before karate, and so I have like about 2 hours to work out, which is actually really nice. So I just do like more cardio, and then like I don't know what happened today. We left the house like a little bit late, so I had a little bit less time. But also like as soon as I got to the gym, I'm like, I have to pee. Like I must have been just drinking so much water this morning. And I went on the treadmill for like half an hour, and then guess what? Had to pee again. So I had a slightly less of a workout, but like I'm slowly getting my weights up, which is nice. Like I do like the pull down lat thingy, and I started with 25 pounds when I started doing it, and now I think I was able to do all 4 of my sets at 40 pounds, which I know for some people is not a lot, but like I do 4 sets of 25 for like all my exercises, and I don't know if that's the way to go, but that's what we're doing. And so to be able to do 40 pounds 100 times, feeling pretty good about that. I've started kind of like my arm routine. I've kind of got down pat. I've started developing a leg routine. Like we always had the glute routine, but I want to expand on that too. And then also like the leg routine. I'm trying to figure out what works best for me for that. And then core, I'm slowly trying to figure out. There's this cool thing. I forget what it's called. It's like called like a total gym something. But you can like crank it up or down to make it easier or harder. And then you like grab yourself and you like pull with your abs and you crunch. Oh, killed me. I've done 25 at once, or like 25, 10, 10, and then 5. That's the best I've done. But like, I really like it. I enjoy that. So that's something. Also trying the glute bridge. Don't think I love the glute bridge, but there's like another thing where you can like push your foot out behind you that I like more. You like stand up. I don't know what it's called, but you know, I just don't work here. But yeah, so we're slowly figuring out a routine. But yeah, I was so hungry today. So like I had my burger like a half an hour before I did my workout. And then I got back, I'm like, oh, look at the sunset. When I got back, I was like, I need my protein drink. I need my food. And then my tummy hurt, which nobody's surprised by, okay? Just nobody. I really like the song. All right. How's our rest? It's a little late. We're going past fuel. Yeah, gas should be fine quite easily. I'm pretty sure because I have like max efficiency on my fuel tank, I can do like at least an hour once I hit red, so we're fine. We're not even close to red. Oh, sorry buddy, but you were in my way, so that's unfortunately on you. We're gonna have to slow down. Simply because there's too many cars to crash into this whole way. No, yeah, we shouldn't. But yeah, so like I've just been loving crafting and listening to my audiobooks. It's been great. Ooh, also so we've had the plan with 5 of us living in the house. We need to have like more food on stock on a regular basis. Also, Azurite's mom's been doing like a lot of meal prepping. She's like making herself like turmeric shots and stuff, and like storing all the stuff that we need for that, like the extra machines, like the KitchenAid stand mixer and stuff, has been a little bit of a struggle. So we so we're like, we should clear out the laundry room because there's just a bunch of random crap in there that could go storage. We have a storage locker, so we should be using it. So like, we should clear out the laundry room. Azurite's mom bought some wire shelves, and so last week Azurite did that while I was volunteering. He cleaned it out, he built the shelves and assembled it. It was so nice. I still need to go through. I moved like a bunch of stuff into there. Like, I'm trying to move like the, not so much like the ready to eat stuff in there, but like the ingredient things into there. So then in the pantry, in the kitchen, we got like a little double door thing. We can have the ready to eat stuff and the snacks and all that kind of stuff. So like, I'm slowly working through it. But it's just so nice to have that space. It also, like, because it's clean, it makes doing laundry easier. You don't have to climb on top of things. The biggest thing has been like, the littles used to just, if they had laundry, they would just throw their laundry in the laundry room, not in hampers. So one of the first things I did when I moved down here after we like built their beds and stuff was get them hampers. And it's been like, February is when I got the hampers. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. It's into November. So it's been, call it 8 months. And we're almost there with that, I think. Like, even just like, you showered, take your clothes out of the bathroom. It's like the simple things. And so like, you know, because they didn't do that before. So like, you know, they gotta learn those things. We're almost there. And so we're getting there slowly, surely. We went through their room last week too and got rid of a ton of their toys because they don't play with their toys anymore. Like, predominantly, they mostly just, they'll go outside and play with outdoor toys. They'll play on their Switch, and they'll play. Ooh, I thought he was gonna go there. And they'll like go on the TV and stuff. One of their computers won't charge anymore. And they just like don't play with their computers anymore. And I don't understand why, because the other ones does, just no. So, oh yeah, I guess I should have stopped. But yeah, like, they're not playing with the toys, so like, we got rid of that. We also have a couple books to get rid of. A couple boxes of books I just need to bring to the bookstore to donate, because again, they don't really... I don't really read books much. Hey, we discovered Medford. Let's go. I thought I was going to discover more than one, though, but I think it's only Medford, which is kind of sad, but it's okay. One city at a time, you know? One city at a time. Let's see if we'll be able to park. The last one, so many times when I go to park, it's like, here you go, and you need to, like, crank so hard that it's just not worth... Oh, shoot. Oh, no, a little bit further. I was like, why can't I go in there? But yeah, house is coming together. I still have like 2 boxes that I have not unpacked since the move. One of them is predominantly decor, and like, I don't know where to put it. You know what? You're waiting for me. But I'm sure we'll get there eventually. I just need to, instead of crafting every single day, I just need to go through it and figure out what I want here. Like, I have my degree, and so I want to put that up on the wall because I don't want to go in storage. So there's that. Oh. I swear this is like the first... I think this is... No, I think this just looks like the place that I did like my first trip. Because I think you just go into like a warehouse. I'm like, yeah, this is totally it. All right, I think we can do this. And if we can't, it's fine. We can also just not do that. Ha! I'm amazing. Look at me go. I did that. Excellent. Yeah, it's no big deal. Really is. 13k is what we got there. I will take that. We are slowly making our way to level 27. It's extremely slowly though, but if you want to see us get there, you should definitely subscribe because we play ATS every Monday here on this channel. Actually, like, I play it on random days, but we post it on Monday. We also have full game playthroughs and demos and shorts when I remember to post them. So you should definitely subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.